Welcome back to Anime S7. Today we're diving into the top 10 best anime movies of all time. These aren't just animated films, they're emotional journeys, breathtaking works of art, and stories that have touched audiences all over the world. Whether you're new to anime or a long-time fan, this list has something special for you. Let's begin the countdown. 10. Perfect Blue. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Perfect Blue. This psychological thriller is unlike anything else in anime. Directed by Satoshi Kon, it tells the story of Mima, a pop idol who quits her music career to become an actress. But her transition into acting spirals into a terrifying descent as she becomes the target of a stalker, and her grip on reality begins to slip. Perfect Blue stands out for its chilling atmosphere and thought-provoking themes. It tackles identity, obsession, and the darker side of fame, in a way that still feels relevant even today. If you love psychological thrillers that keep you questioning what's real and what's not, Perfect Blue is a must-watch. 9. The Garden of Words. At number 9, we have Makoto Shinkai's short yet powerful film The Garden of Words. Unlike his larger-scale movies, this one is intimate and poetic. The story follows Takao, a young aspiring shoemaker, who skips school one rainy morning and meets Yukari, a mysterious older woman, in a quiet garden. As they continue to meet during rainy days, a unique bond forms between them. Though it's only 46 minutes long, The Garden of Words delivers an emotional punch. Shinkai's attention to detail shines here: the raindrops, the cityscapes, the silence between conversations. It's less about action and more about emotions, loneliness, and the fleeting nature of human connection. This film proves that sometimes less is more. 8. Howl's Moving Castle. At number 8, we step into the whimsical world of Howl's Moving Castle. Directed by the legendary Hayao Miyazaki, this Studio Ghibli masterpiece follows Sophie, a young woman cursed into the body of an elderly lady. Seeking to break the spell, she encounters Howl, a mysterious and flamboyant wizard who lives in a magical moving castle. The film is both magical and deeply human. While the fantasy elements keep us enchanted, the themes of love, war, and self-discovery give a story its heart. Miyazaki created Howl's Moving Castle as a response to the Iraq War, which is why themes of conflict and peace run strongly through the film. With its breathtaking animation and unforgettable characters, it remains a fan favorite worldwide. 7. Weathering with You. Number 7 goes to Weathering with You, another emotional masterpiece from Makoto Shinkai. The film tells the story of Hodaka, a runaway boy in Tokyo, who meets Hina, a girl with the extraordinary ability to control the weather. Together, they try to use her power to help others, but her gift comes with a heavy price. What makes Weathering with You so special is the way it blends romance, fantasy, and social commentary. Beyond the stunning visuals of Tokyo and the magical weather, the film touches on themes of climate change, sacrifice, and the struggles of youth trying to find their place in the world. It's a story of love and resilience in the face of forces beyond our control. 6. Akira. At number 6, we have Akira, a film that completely changed the anime industry. Released in 1988 and directed by Ketsuro Otomo, Akira is set in a dystopian future Neo-Tokyo, where gangs, corruption, and secret government experiments collide. The story follows Kinde and Tetsuo, two friends whose lives spiral into chaos when Tetsuo develops uncontrollable psychic powers. What's amazing about Akira is how ahead of its time it was. The animation was groundbreaking for the late 80s, with fluid motion and detailed cityscapes that still impress today. Its cyberpunk aesthetic went on to influence Hollywood films like The Matrix and countless video games. Akira isn't just an anime movie, it's a cultural phenomenon that continues to inspire creators worldwide. 5. Princess Mononoke. Taking the number 5 spot is Princess Mononoke, another epic from Hayao Miyazaki. This movie takes us into a world where humans and nature clash. The story follows Ashtaka, a prince cursed by a demon, who gets caught in the conflict between industrial humans and the god of the forest, including the fierce Princess Mononoke. What makes Princess Mononoke incredible is its depth. It's not just a simple good versus evil story. Instead, it portrays both sides, humans trying to survive and progress, and nature fighting back for balance. The breathtaking visuals, memorable characters, and moral complexity make this one of Ghibli's most ambitious and respected works. It's a fantasy epic that stays with you long after the credits roll. 4. A Silent Voice. At number 4, we shift gears to something emotional and deeply human: A Silent Voice. This touching story centers on Shohaya, a boy who once bullied a deaf girl named Sheko. Years later, filled with guilt and regret, he tries to make amends and seek forgiveness. This movie hits hard because it doesn't shy away from sensitive topics: bullying, disability, depression, and redemption. Yet at its core, it's a story of hope and healing. With gorgeous animation and heartfelt storytelling, a silent voice reminds us that even the deepest wounds can begin to heal with compassion and understanding. 3. Grave at the Fireflies. Number 3 is one of the most emotional anime films ever made, Grave at the Fireflies. Set during World War II, it follows siblings Sada and Tetsuko as they struggle to survive after losing their home in an air raid. This film is often described as one of the saddest movies ever created, and for good reason. It's not just a war movie, it's a personal, heartbreaking story of innocence lost. The animation is beautiful, but the emotions it stirs are devastating. Grave at the Fireflies is a reminder of the human cost of war and the resilience of love between family. 2. Your Name. At number 2 is the worldwide sensation Your Name, directed by Makoto Shinkai. This movie follows two teenagers, Taki and Mitsuha, who mysteriously begin swapping bodies. As they try to understand their strange connection, they uncover a story much bigger than themselves, one that spans across time and destiny. Your Name was a global hit, breaking records and winning over audiences everywhere. It combines romance, comedy, fantasy, and drama in a way that feels fresh and emotional. The visuals are stunning, the soundtrack is unforgettable, and the story leaves you both smiling and crying. It's no wonder this film became a cultural phenomenon. 1. Spirited Away. Finally, at number 1, we have the legendary Spirited Away. This Studio Ghibli classic, directed by Hayao Miyazaki, is the only anime film to ever win an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. The story follows Churro, a young girl who stumbles into a magical world filled with spirits, witches, and mysterious creatures. To save her parents, she must find courage, strength, and kindness in a world that seems both enchanting and terrifying. Every detail in Spirited Away feels magical, from the bathhouse setting to the unforgettable characters like No Face and Happy. More than just a film, it's an experience that captures the imagination of both children and adults. 2 decades later, it remains the most iconic anime movie ever made. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 best anime movies of all time. Each of these films brings something you need, whether it's breathtaking visuals, emotional depth, or unforgettable storytelling. So, which of these is your favorite anime movie? Do you agree with our number 1 pick, or do you have a personal favorite that should have made the list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Makoto 7 for more anime content every week. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep watching.